Now the next one is what we call V1 Impactants. And this one has an incredible amount of energy in the sound. We've increased the weight of the hammer, the strength of the hammer, and it's still based on the original vintage type of grand piano from the original the V-Piano. And if you look at this, the hammer, it's added a little extra weight to it. And just by adding a little bit of extra weight, like just even 1 gram to the hammer, of course we're doing it virtually, but it actually amounts to about 50 grams of perceived weight by the pianist. It's kind of this amazing sort of phenomenon that happens, and it just gives more impact and force to the sound. So this would be great, of course, for like rock performances or like really strong Latin type of performances. So I'm going to play you a quick little Latin piece that shows off the V1 Impactants. So it really has that force. Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. It really gives you that force and that power, and that's perfect for that kind of a performance. Now the next one is one of them that I really like a lot, because this is also what when we talked about pianos that don't really exist, we call these the Vanguard pianos. Okay, and again, because we have control over every component of the piano, so we can make, like for instance in this next one, it's a triple stringed piano all the way down. You notice like you have a piano and you have like 3 strings per note here, 2 and then 1 for the lower bass notes. Well, if you wanted to keep it all homogeneous and keep the sound very even all the way across, well, in order to do that, you would have to, if you had the 3 small strings down here, you'd have to have an incredibly long piano, to be able to play these low notes. So virtually, this is basically what we're doing. So we're keeping it, and what this is doing is also, it makes it a very warm, deep kind of sound. And what I think is also very effective is when you play a piece that's maybe like very like melodic up here, and it's very spread open, it's wide open, maybe some low notes here. It just really sings and it speaks really well. So I'm going to play for you a quick little sort of a Gershwin-esque kind of a piece that has this open kind of a vibe to it. So again, it's very nice and wide. Thank you. Thank you very much. So it's very open, has a very strong, powerful sound to it. Now, the last one is kind of a very unique sound, because this is metallic SB, and the SB stands for Soundboard. And what we're able to do is we're able to, of course, use based on the Vanguard type of concept, we're able to do some interesting things to the soundboard. In this case, basically cut the soundboard in half, put a metal sheet in between, and it gives this amazing quality. A very metallic sound, of course, but it's very bright, and it has this sort of grittiness to it. It's beautiful. Of course, it's a very different sound than what we may be used to, but again, it just shows you kind of the power of the V-Synth, the V-Piano technology. And so I'll play for you like kind of a Debussy-esque kind of a piece to show this off. So it has really a very, very unique, hey, thank you, has a very unique character. Now, let's just recap just a little bit, all right? Now, of course, the V-Piano technology, it's always evolving. Again, it's not just an instrument, it's a concept, it's a direction. And we're really proud to be able to offer this update. Of course, it's an easy update, just plug it in the USB key, with the USB key, and it updates in a couple minutes. And again, we're always moving forward. Again, the sound engine, the new models, and of course, completely flexible with all of the parameters, with all the aspects of the piano. So I'm going to close using the triple large, and I'm going to play, let me see, what should I play? I'll play more of like a kind of a jazz piece. That's it. Thank you. So that's the V-Piano evolution. I thank you so much for your time.